You know, guys, as I sit in this chair, as I talk to this mic, and as I, get ready to deliver this video and the news and X amount of things, I want to give you guys a little recap. And I need to actually give a shout out as well. I owe two shout outs. Number one, shout out to Omega Zio for the information here. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. And I had to give a shout out to the Xbox community. And here's why I'm giving you a shout out to all you Xbox supporters. Yes, I'm giving you a shout out. When I first started talking about Microsoft and the way I have talked about them from day one, especially going down the route of this whole streaming service and the whole, profit-wise, right, of them trying to maximize profit by putting their games on more platforms and basically treating Microsoft or the Xbox as a service, right? Everything of that nature, everything that I stated, I said on this channel, I showed you something to prove it. I always had proof. I always had a source in my description, even back when the Xbox, One X was launching and I was talking about the Xbox One X. I had the proof in the description of my videos. And I've always had my, description full with the sources and whatever I'm talking about. Each particular video has a source behind it so that you know exactly what I'm talking about, so that you can get it yourself and you can spread the word. Okay? And one thing, and the reason why I'm giving you Xbox to shout out is when I was talking about Microsoft in this way, you guys always ask me, where's the source? Where's the truth? You know what I'm saying? And I always delivered that. Now, I have a question for you in the Xbox community. This is why I'm starting to go after you. This is why I have to call you out for something. This information that is being, spewed around the internet involving Microsoft releasing 4 Xbox consoles for 2019 and 2020. I want to know something. Why aren't you guys asking for sources? Why aren't you guys asking where this information is coming from? And why aren't you guys demanding proof that this is even truth? Why aren't you? Let me tell you why I have a problem with this. It's for the following reasons. First of all, and it's crazy because I went to the actual source of this. There's 2 sources. Obviously, there's this article and then there's the actual channel. Yes. You see, the source behind the rumors, ladies and gentlemen, it's not somebody who works for Microsoft. It's not Phil Spencer. It's not Mike Ybarra. And it's most certainly not Aaron Greenberg. It is a random YouTuber who so happens to be an editor, so to speak. It's an editor. That's it. Nothing else. The individual clearly does not say he has sources. He's just saying random stuff about Microsoft. That's it. And he clearly likes Microsoft. And again, nothing against him. If he likes Xbox, he likes Xbox. If he likes to report Xbox news, he'll report Xbox news. It's his channel. Whatever. If you don't like it, don't watch it, so to speak, right? It's fine. That's fine. That's not the problem. But when you're saying X amount of things, like Microsoft releasing 4 consoles for 2019 and 2020, and there's not a single source that backs that up, not a single statement that is even coming close to that, well, it comes back to where I'm saying here. Now, let's get into this for this situation. So according to this individual, who will remain nameless, obviously, it's going to remain nameless, Scarlett is the umbrella code name for all Microsoft next-gen Xbox projects. So basically, Xbox Scarlett, Scarlett is just going to be, what all these devices are going to be under, and they're going to be different tiers and have different purposes on the market. Keep that in mind. They all have a different purpose and they serve a different role in the particular market when it comes to Microsoft competing with Sony and Nintendo. Okay? Now, the first one, Anaconda. This one right here is basically Microsoft's successor to the Xbox One X. This is what we all thought Xbox Scarlett was going to be. Okay, this is what it is. This is the main console. It's the powerful traditional console. That's what that is. Okay, so there you go. That's what Xbox Scarlett is going to be. That right there. The second one is quote unquote a Scarlett console. That is basically designed to be equivalent of an Xbox One S, a less expensive option for the more mainstream gamer. Both Anaconda and Lockhart are expected to be released sometime in 2020. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I'm going to get back to that in a second. Before either of their traditional next-gen consoles come out, Microsoft is planning to release a discless streaming-only Xbox called codenamed Maverick. This isn't part of the Scarlett, and it may arrive as soon as 2019, although plans can change. And finally, Microsoft is also prepping another revision of the Xbox One S. This version of the console will be redesigned to reduce manufacturing costs and be focused largely on xCloud streaming, but it will still have a traditional disk drive expected in 2019. So, that's 4 consoles, ladies and gentlemen. 4 consoles. And we're heading into 2019, going into 2020, et cetera, right? Okay. The content that we know for a fact for 2019, for the most part, involving PlayStation versus Microsoft, we know we have games like The Last of Us Part 2, supposedly. We have Death Stranding, which is supposedly going to be for 2019. We have Days Gone, okay? And we have a few others, like Crash Team Racing's also, and a few others. Microsoft has Gears of War and Crackdown 3. And Microsoft's going to try and release 2 more consoles. Does that make sense? First of all, the market is already... You see, I was looking at the comment section of this, and I was looking for this very point that I'm about to say right now. And I only saw one person bring this up. One. Out of like 100 comments, only one person brought this comment up. Shout out to Jay Fongerella. Yes, I saw your comment, my brother. And ironically, he didn't reply to you. Because he knows he's full of shit. That's why he didn't reply to you. But, like I said, if Microsoft releases 2 more consoles in 2019, going into 2020, that's oversaturating the market. Microsoft has the Xbox One X and the Xbox One S. The original Xbox One has been discontinued a long time ago. So you have the S and the X. If Microsoft releases 2 more consoles, one being a discless one and another one being a damn, I guess you can say a more watered down version of the S. You don't think a casual's going to look at that and be confused, especially going into 2020 where we're going to get the actual next gen release? You don't think the market's going to be cluttered? Why is it when people talk about stuff like PlayStation doing 8K and all this stuff, right, or games coming out for PlayStation, all of a sudden the damn light bulbs go off in the heads of Xbox fanboys and they go, you know what? That doesn't make sense. That should happen on this day, this year. But when it happens in your own damn camp, I don't see a single one of you stepping up and saying, that doesn't make sense. Why? Half the stuff that is mentioned for 2019 alone doesn't make any sense logically to a consumer. You're already come on, let's be real here. The Xbox One X is doing well. It's doing well. And you mean to tell me Microsoft is willing to release 2 more consoles that can interfere with that profit of that console and confuse people, especially going into 2020 for the other one? Really now? Think about it. Come on, think about it. They're releasing a discless one for 2019 and another Xbox One S for 2019 that suppose they're going to be used for xCloud. Even though Microsoft is already working on a full-on streaming console for the next gen for 2020 and the actual Xbox One X successor for 2020. Does that make any goddamn sense, people? It doesn't make any damn sense. It's stupid. It's illogical. It's stupid. Microsoft releasing 4 consoles in 2 years is retarded. It's stupid. It's absolutely retarded. And I'm sorry. I don't want to come off as super harsh, but it's going to come out naturally because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. And then you go to the dude's comment section, right? You go to the comment section in this video, and what does he give you? He gives you the same ridiculous, and I cannot stand when people do this, when they give you this PR spin. When you ask them, why should I seen this in the comment section. I see this all the time, where dudes say the following things. Man, why are we talking about hardware when they're not releasing games? Why should I talk about the hardware where I haven't played a single game on the Xbox? And you know what they say to you? Well, games take time, they just bought studios. I mean, you gotta give them time. Even though Microsoft's been saying the same bullshit since 2015, we have to give them time since 2015. I'm telling you, man, this is why I don't really do as much as like I usually do. This is why I don't. It's ridiculous. It's sickening. It really is sickening. It's like people are so sick in their heads where they just cannot call out something that clearly is wrong. Why? Why is it so hard for you to not call out something that you know is wrong? I mean, come on. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. And it's sickening. It's absolutely sickening. But people want to say, oh, no, it's not that big of a deal. You guys just talking about propaganda. It ain't like the way you guys are describing it. And then when it happens, what do they say? Oh, well, I'm not buying it anyway. I was never going to buy it. So you defended it for a year. You defended all this jazz. You called people rice eaters, right? You attacked people's families, all this jazz. And then you were never buying it to begin with. You did all that for attention. This is where gaming's headed. Gaming is headed to, or it has become a joke already. It's already a joke as is, but the way people act is ridiculous. Everything is so backwards. Everything is so backwards, For PlayStation dude talks about Xbox, you got Xbox dudes coming from every fucking corner of the galaxy asking where's the source. But they see a dude who clearly prefers Xbox, clearly, right? But he's saying all this crazy shit is coming to Xbox. Now, one of these dudes question where they get the source from. I only saw probably 2 comments that actually asked where the source was. Only 2 comments out of like 100. And 1 comment actually brought common sense to the whole situation, such as the market in terms of being flooded with consoles. That's what's going on here. I don't want to come off as super harsh, but logically it's going to come off as that because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So you're okay with Microsoft releasing 2 more goddamn consoles for 2019. One's going to be a Xbox One S that probably a lot of you already have, right? Another's going to be an Xbox One S, and another one's going to be a discless one. And then you're going to have to wait another year, and you'll get the actual full-fledged upgrade from the Xbox One. You see what I'm saying? If that's not the definition of nickel and diming someone, I don't know what it is. I don't. But Microsoft has not released any content since then. But you guys are okay with that, though, right? You guys are going to give me excuses. Well, games take time, Ryan. You need to lay off of them. But I'm supposed to sit here and let consoles or accept consoles launching right now when Sony has been doing X amount of things? Notice when Sony releases a custom console, you got the dudes coming from all over the place saying, oh, that's garbage. Oh, look at these consoles. Oh, that console's ugly, all that, right? Saying all this retarded stuff. But when Microsoft does it, oh, you think people are not going to say nothing about that? Especially when there's no games. Buy an Xbox One, no games included. That's basically Microsoft's motto. No games. No games. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I literally don't know what to say. It's bad, guys. It's bad. It's bad, If you believe Microsoft is releasing 4 consoles in, 2 years, 2019 and 2020, and you're okay with it, right? You're okay with this. So you think it's fine. You think it's a smart move. You think Microsoft is a genius for this. You think they're going to rule the market by doing this. I want you to think very hard on this. What do you buy gaming consoles for? What do you buy gaming consoles for? That's the comment for the entire chat, including Xbox dudes in general. What do you buy gaming consoles for? I'll patiently wait for your answers in the comment section below. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, stay up to date. I will see you guys later on for another video if I can get to it. I know I say that, but I can't get to it sometimes. Sorry about that. Shout out to everybody that's new. Without further ado, I'm out of here. Y'all be blessed, y'all be easy, and y'all keep it gaming. All right? Later.